A good majority of self-proclaiming Christians claim that they listen to secular music, and that's probably one of the biggest struggles that we have in our Christian community. But at the same time, they probably still know their Caleb Gordons, Forrest Franks, Lecrae's, Miles Minnick's, and it goes on. But probably the main reason why they listen to secular music because they don't have a replacement of their favorite artist. So today, I'm going to give you some of my favorite artists that I listen to, and you probably don't know some of them, but it's okay. Now you may be asking, Christian Day, what credibility do you have to give me Christian music? I made a commitment to start listening to Christian music since January of 2023, and now I got like over 1,400 songs from SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify. I got rock, girly pop, hip hop, indie music, heavy auto-tune. Look, if it sounds good, then I'm gonna listen to it. I don't care. So let's just get into the list. So my first favorite artist is Simply Ollie. One of the first songs I listened to of Simply Ollie's was Show Me Where You Are. I was really going through a rough time listening to that song, but then I really liked it and discovered his other albums. I first listened to his Shell Shock album, which was really good, and then I listened to his God's Rockstar album. And around that time frame, he was giving like a little Christian Trippie Redd vibe. Also forgot to mention his album Oh too. I dang near favorited all his music from those 3 albums. But even after those, he started evolving. He dropped some fire songs like Nova Glory, Thank God, Pack a Punch was fire too, On Purpose, Feed the Fire, and 24 Hours. But sadly, the last time Ollie dropped his last album was in 2024 of November. This is easily one of my favorite albums, and Dust to Dust is my favorite out of the entire album. I'll put the link in all these guys' music in the bio, but I highly recommend you guys to check this out. Next up, we got Sarah Nathalai. Sarah Nathalai was one of the first people I listened to. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it took me a minute to warm up to her music because that's just something I wasn't used to. But the more I kept playing her music over and over again, I just fell in love with it, dude. But some of the songs I really fell in love with early on was Vulnerable, Seriously, Pillow Soft, and Heal Our Land. But I started to take a really deep dive in her music, and I like the album Polaroids. When she dropped With Love Always, that was really good as well. Heavenly Hug is probably one of my favorite songs by her. Bro, even her Christmas music was fire. I could not believe how good her Christmas music was too. I literally listened to it all year round. It's so good. Bro, the list goes on. Like, she got a ton of bangers. I highly recommend her. Y'all should go check her out. My third favorite artist is no other than John Mark Pantana. He makes Christian indie music, and he is definitely one of the OGs of my playlist, bro. One of the first songs I ever listened to was Out of the Edge by him, and that was fire! So once I took a little deep dive, all of his albums are fire. All of them. Mighty Grace is probably my favorite albums of all time. Love Secrets had some bangers. Although he hasn't dropped his last album, which was Childlike in 2024. He's been kind of going on tour, and I kind of want to see him live. But guys, check him out. He is fire if you like indie music. You're gonna love him. Fourth favorite artist is Vinicius. Now mind you guys, when I'm making this list, this is really close. It's almost neck and neck with each other. The first song I discovered by Vinicius was I Thank God. Then I took a deeper dive of his music and albums, and oh my god! At the time, I really liked his Everyday Christian remix. Bounce was one of my favorite songs by him at the time. But boy, oh boy, I don't know what changed when he started repping Pink, but boy did he really elevate as an artist. He dropped his Out of Control album, which was really fire. Dropped a bunch of fire singles, including him dropping an EP that was also fire. But when he dropped God Made Art, it is the most fire album I ever listened to in my life. He kept having banger songs after banger songs along with smooth transitions. I don't even have a number one favorite off that album, but some of my favorites was Roll with the Punches, Let's Just Be Clear, How Does It Feel, Think Before You Speak, and lastly, Coffee by the Beach. If you like underground Christian rap, I highly prefer you to listen to Vinicius. I'm probably going to do a part 2. There's just so much I have to show you guys. I want you to listen to Toski. Shout out to the 940. I was raised there. Lazarus, he was one of the first people I ever listened to. Johnny Henninger, and also Young C. If you like this type of content, be sure to subscribe. The goal is to make Christian content entertaining. We're on the road to 1K subscribers, and we're closing in on 500 subs. I hope this was helpful to you guys, but more importantly, may God get the glory.
But man, first and foremost, glory to God, man. He's why we're here. He's why we played. But man, it's an amazing feeling. Hey man, forget them picks. Forget them picks, dog.